Hey, it's Buck. Welcome to Bacon Trees. I'm going to do a video on how to do picture-in-picture in Vegas Pro Edit 17, although it'll work with previous versions of Vegas because I've had quite a few different versions, and the same basic crop tool applies to all. So here we go. All right, before we get started, because the screen capture software won't show where I click all the time, this is how you do the basic commands. Number one is the crop tool. So to the top right of the clip, you'll see the crop tool. The up and down arrows to resize the crop window, and the arrow cluster to move the picture-in-picture around. I've got my timeline here, so I'll need some videos to go into my project media bin. Okay, there's my Explorer bin, no project media bin. And I've got a couple of different videos here, so I'll just grab this one, drag and drop. Okay, I'm gonna put, I don't know, any one of these will work. Put this one in here. Wait. Let's grab this one, drag and drop into the media bin, and maybe this one just for fun. All right, now I'm gonna grab some footage of driving and drag and drop that as well. Now I got them all in my project media bin, so I have to set up my timeline. In order to do that, I'm just gonna pick the bed track, which is gonna be the driving video. I'll just put yes for that, and I'm gonna shrink this and just grab a few seconds of it. Okay, I don't need the sound for this, so I am going to mute the sound. Actually, let me do this again. Okay, so I'm going to insert, right-click, insert video track, right-click, insert video track. And I've done this, so I've got like 4 video tracks, 3 or 4 video tracks. I think I'm just going to do 3, maybe 4. Insert video track. Okay, I need something for the bed track. So I'm going to right-click, open in the trimmer, select just a few seconds of driving, right-click, select video only because I only need the video for this, drag and drop onto the bottom track of 4. I've got one audio track there, which I can use, but for now I've just got a bed track of a few seconds of driving. And then I want to do a commentary on driving with picture-in-picture. So I'm going to grab this, open in trimmer, and just grab a few seconds of me driving and commenting. So drag and drop the whole thing down, maybe onto this track here, because I need the audio for this if I'm going to do commentary with picture-in-picture. But I'm going to take the video portion and just move it above. So the audio track is on the very bottom. The bed track, if I solo it, is the driving section. And then the top track is me driving and commenting. So all I'm going to do for this one is grab the pan crop tool. Okay, and I got my window that opens up. I'm going to actually drag this window, make it a little tiny bit bigger, but for now I'm going to make it about that size. I'm going to increase the canvas size by just grabbing this window. Increase the canvas size again by scrolling down. Okay, and I use any one of these points with the up and down arrows, and I just simply just drag it out to make it smaller within the window. So it's a relative sizing here at the arrows. And I want it like about that big, maybe a little bit bigger. Any one of these points will work. I just happen to grab the bottom middle one. And if you keep everything lined up, it'll always go to the middle. So I'm gonna, with the arrow cluster, I'm gonna drag it over to the corner. Now, I want to make this an exact position. So I'm gonna scroll upwards, and I'm going to put it in the exact position that I want it to. Okay, now I'm not going to have to redo this for the exact same size picture-in-picture every time, so I'm just going to call it PIP bottom L, PIP bottom L, and save. Okay, so now I want to set up a preset for the bottom right. So all I'm going to do is move this over to the right for now, just to set up the preset. Zoom in so I can have exact positioning. All right, so grab the little arrow cluster and hold down on your left mouse key and you can position it. And I'm going to save this as bottom R, save. All right. Scroll down so I could see the whole thing. Grab that whole window with the picture-in-picture sizing. And I'm going to put it at the top right and call this top right. Now I've got a top right, but I want it back in the bottom left. So I'm just going to go bottom L. There. Okay, now I'm going to grab another video, maybe this one here with me talking behind the wheel. Okay, there's me talking and driving behind the wheel, and right click, select video only because my voice is already recorded on one camera, drag and drop it onto a top video. And again, anything on the top can't be seen through unless you reduce the opacity by dragging the opacity bar down. So I'm going to have to make this picture-in-picture. I'm going to zoom out a bit by scrolling upwards here, grab the crop tool, and I want to set this one to PIP, bottom right, bottom R. I've already saved a bunch of presets here. Now, there we go. So now I got picture-in-picture, bottom left,
It wasn't a
bottom
big deal.
right. Okay, now I'm going to grab a third video, maybe this one here, open and trimmer. And it's just over the shoulder shot. And I'm going to zoom in a bit, right click, drag. Don't forget, you can't drag the video this way because that's just going to resize it in the trim window. So what you do is you just right click, select if you want video only, audio only, whatever. I'm going to pick video only and drag it down. Oops, you know what? I didn't put it on top because I forgot to scroll up. I'm going to put this on top, and I am going to go into the pan crop tool and basically just go top right, and I've got it at the top right. Now I got picture-in-picture, bottom left, bottom right, top right. And I can play around with these windows too, so I don't like the way that one looked. So no, so that's okay. Okay, yeah. So I can resize them any way I want, and I've got now picture-in-picture all over the place.
Hi, Jane. I'm doing an errand right.
Okay, I made a short film the other day. So if I want to see this playback smoothly, first of all, I'm going to mute the audio track so it doesn't interfere. I want to see this playback smoothly. I'm going to have to go into draft and half quality, and then it plays back smoothly because you're using a lot of resources on the computer. Oh, that top right preset, it looks like I set it to another preset, a slightly older preset, because the size isn't the same. So I'm going to change this again and go into my crop tool. And top right, no, it's top, it should be top R. Yes, top R. Yes, because when I made the preset, I made it the exact same size as the bottom left one. So all the presets now are the exact same size. But if you notice, I did make some previous versions of presets, which are slightly different sizes. So I got a whole bunch of different presets in case I want it bigger or smaller, and I can choose, and I don't have to repeat the exercise over and over again. And that's how you do picture-in-picture. So if that's helpful for you at all, please like, subscribe, and consider a donation. But if you give a donation, I'm going to email you something. So you're not going to make any sort of donation for free. You get something for it. All right. So talk to you soon. Thank you very much. And cheers for now.